Welcome back, guys, to Team Smoggy Karting, and we're with the MRC for round 8, the final race, which is race 16 of the Beginners League at Marina for the Gttcc. And it's a full reverse grid, and the guys are using their second cars. And we'll start off with Centino in the dinner tray. In the trophy is Willy Wonka. Jay West in the Lambo. In the 4C is Dennis. Berserker Boy in the 4C. Halder in the Ferrari. SG2 in the 4C. C-Mac in the Lambo. The dinner tray driven by Alfie. Another dinner tray by Locke. Marco in the trophy. And last but not least, Kenobi in the Ferrari. So that's your grid sorted, guys. And let's jump on board for the start of the race. So we're already on 2 lights. Just make sure we're at the right person. Yep. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, a long pause, and out the go. Pretty much great getaway by everyone. Coming down to the first corner, Marco's up in front, Locke's second. A little bit of door banging here and there. Just people trying to find the positions, trying not to cause too many incidents. They all come down towards the hairpin now. There's already a gap between a few of the cars. And just a little bit of door banging there up at the front. Not needed. Plenty of room on this circuit. Locke's got up in first. Can he hold on to first? Marco's down to second. Kenobi's in second now. 3 wide. This ain't going to look healthy. Coming towards the chicane. It doesn't. Slight tap there. That spins out Marco. Zach boy is waiting for him. He's waiting for Marco. Locke's moved up to first, still in first. Do apologise for that. Something just happened to my controller. Just moved down the order a minute. So obviously, after that, Berserker Boy's left. Marco's down to 11th. Can he gain any places up now in that incident? Alfie's 10th. C-Mac is 9th. Halder battling with SG2 for 7th, 8th and 9th with C-Mac. Santino's up to 6th, Kenobi's 5th. Now Willy Wonka's got up to 4th, can he get up to 1st? I'm hoping the other guys are going to hold off Santino, or maybe hold off Willy Wonka as well. These guys at the front will be wanting a win. Jay West up in the 3rd. Dennis is wanting sweeties all over the track in 2nd. First is Locke, he's pulled the gap. Marco hasn't got too much work to do at the moment. He has managed to catch up to Halder. And some great battles at the back and midfield. There has been all season. Really great to see. Not just the front runners who can have battles, it's also the ones at the back. Great gaggle cars here now, all battling for one place. See Mac up the inside of SG. Halder thinks twice about going up the inside in the chicane. Great thinking. That's allowed Marco now. He's got past Alfie. Can he get past Halder? MC These two are resolving their battle once again, SG2 and CMAC. They've had some good battles over the season. More towards the second half. These guys keeping each other clean, giving each other the room they need. Kenobi's up at the 6th. Centino's still in 5th. Willy Wonka's in 4th. Jay West in 3rd. Dennis in 2nd. Locke's still out in 1st, but he is getting caught up. Willy Wonka there running it wide, maximising the power out of that trophy. He does. A great move there on Jay West. But can Jay West come back? Stuck behind him. And Willy Wonka's going to catch up to Dennis. Puts it on the inside. Does Finch twice. Locke is getting closed down by these guys as well. And this is all to play for Willy Wonka and Centino. Willy Wonka now put the move on, he does. Makes easy work of Dennis's sweeties. Can Dennis fight back? He does a little bit. But the 4C just doesn't have the legs in the straight line. That allowed Jay West now to come resume his battle with Dennis. Willy Wonka's next target is Locke. Dennis has used the slipstream off Willy Wonka. Willy Wonka pulls to the side again, 3 wide. Nearly, no. Jay West pulls out a little bit. Back out, sorry. Willy Wonka still holds on to 2nd. Jay West gets the tighter line and exit to battle with Dennis. Side by side, these two. Jay West just squeezes into 3rd. Now they're coming up to a left-hander, but Dennis has got the inside. But Jay West does look like he's got the legs. A little bit of a door bang there. Against Centino now. Obviously, these guys battling, running wide. Just got to be careful of the track limits on this, guys. You will be anymore, and you will be under Stewart's investigation. Just got to be careful on this track, as we know the track limits are broken. Willy Wonka now really catching up to Locke. Jay West is under fire from Centino. Let's just move down to the back. Just move forward a little bit. Willy Wonka's got past Locke. Now it's Dennis's turn. Trying to get past that dinner tray. Just need to put a few extra sweets on it. Should be okay to get past. Right upside of him now. Side by side. Oh, Locke. I don't think Locke's seeing that Dennis was that close. Just a touch of door banging. But this has allowed Jay West to catch these two guys back up. We'll move down the field, see how they're getting on. Kenobi down to 6. Aldair's chasing him in 7th. SG2's in 8th. 9th is CMAC. 10th is Alfie. 11th is Marco. So he's dropped off again. We had a bit of an incident. Doesn't look like it with his times. Again, these guys resuming their battle. 8th and 9th. Does seem that the Lambo is a lot better around here than the 4C. 2 Ferraris, 6th and 7th. Aldair puts it up the inside. And he'll be a little bit wide. Again, Centino's moved up to 4th. He's got past Jay West. Sorry, I just missed that move. Can Jay West do something about Centino and get past him again? Again, all the guys are pretty much running on softs, but we'll go through them once it settles down that little bit. Again, Willy Wonka now pulling out a 2-second gap. Dennis still in 3rd, trying to find a way past Locke in 2nd. Then he's got Centino coming up behind him. Just hope he's got plenty of sweeties to take them both on. Jay West still sat in 5th. 6 is Aldair. Kenobi 7th. These two guys again, CSG2 and C-Mac battling, 8th and 9th. We're on lap 5. Not even 10 minutes in, we've had some good battles so far. Alfie's up there as well. Marco still running in 11th. Probably trying to find the pace of that car. Hopefully he can catch back up. He's not too far away from Alfie in that, so he should be able to catch up. And these guys not giving up. Move further up, so there's a couple of battles going on. Two Ferraris still battling each other. Again, while they're battling each other, the guys in front are getting away. And these guys, 3rd, 4th and 5th. Jimmy trying to go around the outside of Dennis. Just pulled a little bit of a gap there, but Centino's up to 2nd. Centino try and catch up to Willy Wonka. That's the thing. Again, this is all to play for down to the last lap of this race. For them two guys to take the championship of the beginners. 10 minutes into the race, coming up to lap 6. As we go through the complex now. Locke's still holding on in 3rd. Dennis is all over the back of him. Jay West just holding off a little bit, just to see what happens with these two guys. Locke runs it wide. That has allowed Dennis now to get right up the inside and get the spot. But Locke comes back for the switchback. Gets the place back. Thank you, Dennis, but your sweets are awful. That's allowed Jay West obviously still to stay there. He doesn't want to do anything too hastily as these two battle side by side on the right-hander. Dennis is on the inside. A little bit of a weave there from Dennis. Gets it well and truly upside. Does Locke make the switch back? He does. Can he get the power down? The might of the dinner tray. Jay West trying to find out who's got the best slipstream. And this is a tricky chicane to master. You should never ever go too wide in it, as it can cause incidents. Locke still holds it. Dennis gets an absolute stonker of an exit there. But the power of the Citroen just is no match. It's literally the 4C is no match for that, for the speed of that dinner tray. But fair play to Dennis, he's keeping with it. It does look like Jay West has had enough of them battling. He's filled up on sweeties and now he wants to get past. And these three just literally toe to toe with it every corner. We will move down, see how the others are getting on. Aldair's still out in front. He's pulled a bit of a gap there on Kenobi as they go through the complex of turns towards start finish. As we're coming up to the halfway point of the 30-minute race. SG2 still holding on in 8th, battling hard again with C-Mac and Alfie. You see there, Marco starting to catch up more and more now, putting faster and faster lap times in. Fair play to Marco for keeping with it. Willy Wonka out in 1st. Centino's got the fastest lap of a 2.4. There's this battle here for 3rd, 4th and 5th. Again, Locke's still holding out in 3rd. Let it run wide, get more power down, get the speed out of that exit. Dennis is going to use all the slipstream and more if he can. And And that 4C looks like a little midget compared to the Lambo and the dinner tray. See in the background there, Halder and Kenobi. Side by side, these two again. Jamie wants a piece of the action. He's leaving the sweets alone. I think Jamie's car's had enough sweets, the width of it. As now defends from J West, gets the inside of Locke, gets the job move, does he? No, Locke holds it back. He does, Dennis gets third. Did he just catch Locke napping a little bit coming out the exit of that corner? Again, but Locke's battling back. J West is still sat there in 5th. Locke trying to find ways to get past Dennis. The old man himself, even though he likes his sweeties, knows how to race, knows how to defend. Move up, see how the front runners are doing. It does look like Centino has caught up to Willy Wonka. Literally on the back door of him now. Excuse me guys, I'll just grab a quick drink. Centino runs it wide. Can he get the switch back though on the exit? No. Willy Wonka gets a better exit though. You can see the guys in the back. It does look like Dennis has pulled away from Locke, so it's J West's problem now to get past Locke. Centino bravely going down the inside. Willy Wonka just lets him go past. Try and get the switch back. He doesn't, but he's on the tail of him though. Coming out of the chicane. As you can tell, these two side by side still as they were in the first race. Obviously this is it for the final to see who is the champion of the Beginners League. So we're just over halfway now. Jump down. See Dennis has now pulled a gap. J West now moves up to 4th. Gets past Locke. Halder getting closed down now by Kenobi. Halder's tyre wears slightly worse off than Kenobi's. C-Mac has finally managed to get past SG2 and pulled away. And that's allowing Marco now to catch up to SG2. Sadly, we have lost Alfie due to technical issues. Which is a shame, really. He's doing so well for his first season. Hopefully, you guys will probably see him next season as well, if he makes a return. So many mini battles at the moment, but everyone's starting to space themselves out right across the circuit. And these two, just looks like he's just dropped back slightly there from Centino. Still in the slipstream though. These two are still first and second. Dennis is still third. J West now is still 4th. Locke behind him in 5th. So all the battling's calmed down with these guys now. Just recharging the batteries, stocking the sweetie shells up, ready for another attack towards the end of the race. Kenobi in 6th. Halder chased him down, but C-Mac's now coming as well. He's catching these two guys up. There's the battle on for 6th and 7th. Ninth now getting under fire from ninth is SG2, under fire from Marco in 10th. Marco will do something to get past SG2 and try and catch up to the rest of the field, or some of the field I should say. I'm seeing Max right on the tail of Hal there. These three now battling in the second half of the race, coming up to 20 minutes, so there'll be nearly 10 minutes left. See there, Locke's also dropped off the back of Jay West. Also, Jay West has dropped off the back of Dennis. Wonka's dropped off a little bit more off the back of Centina, but at the moment it's nothing to worry about. I'm sure Willy Wonka will catch him back up. Don't want to put the commentator's curse on these two guys for the season they've had. And to all the rest of the Beginners League, fantastic season racing with these guys. And also for allowing me to do the comms for them and for the MRC, much appreciated. Again, we do have up and coming events, so if you do want to come and join, do follow us on Facebook, MRC Mature Racing Club. And everyone now just pulling apart from each other. Settling down. Nobody's now getting away from these two. These two are the only battle at the moment. There's Aldair and C-Mac. Obviously, that's why Kenobi's getting away. You can see there, SG2 still under fire from Marco. C-Mac tries it round the outside. Nearly clips the wall. He's on the inside for this corner. To get the job done. He does. Aldair's tyres do look like they're going off after all the battling he's done. That front right is literally halfway. Maybe best to come in and change them. We're now into the nearly last 8 minutes of racing. Field again, everyone's just spaced out at the moment. See Willy Wonka there, just literally just a little bit more of a gap now towards him and Centino. Could it be enough to stay in second place to hold the championship? I know there was a few points difference. It was 1 point, I think, coming into these last two races. Again, you can just see Willy Wonka his tyres are still a bit healthier than Centino's. Pretty much the same for Dennis and Jay West with the tyre wear. Locke, a little bit more wear on the front right. Same as Kenobi. See Max tyres are doing well, holding up. Aldair's really needs to think about coming in, swap that tyre over. SG2's and Marco's are pretty much the same. A lot of life left in them. Again, see Mac all over the back of Kenobi trying to find a way past. Also, Aldair under fire from SG2. Locks out on his own. Jay West now just trying to gain some time up to Dennis, if he can. think just as Willy Wonka's tyres slightly gone off. Doesn't look like it though, because about the same tyre wear. But again, anything can happen. The tyres could come back to life and start make a last-ditch charge towards Centino. See in the background there, Lockout on his own. In the battle for C-Mac and Kenobi. C-Mac's managed to get past Kenobi for 6. He's still getting chased down by Kenobi. C-Mac pulls to the inside, take the defensive line. Kenobi bring it round and make the cut back. Get a slide on. It's not going to help. His tyres are also starting to degrade. Just go back a little bit, do apologise. Marco's got past SG2. SG2's down to 10th. Well, they're still running in 8th, but them front tyres really are starting to wear. C-Mac hasn't gone away just yet from Kenobi. Locke's still out on his own now, as is Jay West. Dennis as well. Starting to pull a little gap on there. Jay West against Jay West. Second is Willy Wonka. Centino's first. The last 4.5 minutes. See now they're all just settled into their own pace and maybe just thinking about doing a last ditch charge, see if they can catch up and make that final overtake. C-Mac's starting to pull away from Kenobi now. Marco's now also got past Haldare. She has made a few more spaces up. SG2 also not too far behind. And that tyre of Haldare is really now starting to dissolve. It's going to be struggling before long to keep the car under control in certain corners. Locke getting it all out of sorts there. It's going to drop him back. And what's happened? Dennis was in third, wasn't he? Let's see what happened to Dennis. Jay West does catch him up, actually. Ah, that's why. I think Dennis has put too many sweeties on the track, especially the Skittles. Does he run it massively wide? He does. He clips the barrier and all sorts. That has allowed Jay West to really catch up to him now. Jay West with more speed, using the slipstream for as long as possible. Jay West gets up the inside. Dennis runs it wide again. That has allowed Jay West to get past. So Jay West now moves up to third place. Dennis is now down to fourth. Again, it does look like Centino's still pulling that gap out a little bit further. So he's got the fastest lap as well. Can Jay West do anything about the front runners? I don't think he can, as it's getting really on now. To the closing stages of the race. Just going to say Centino's now pulling that gap. Dennis isn't too far behind Jay West as well, so if anything Jay West makes a mistake, Dennis will reclaim back third. Does look like Dennis has caught him back up though. J West runs it wide. Picking up a few marbles instead of sweeties. Lock runs it really wide. Gets a little slide. Saves it. And C-Mac also pulling away now from Kenobi. Marco's in 8th. SG2 is in 9th. He's managed to get past Aldair. And that tyre's really now, he's going to suffer with that tyre. Coming into the final minute or so. Just over a minute or two. This is pretty much the only battle kind of going on at the moment. The 3rd and 4th. The tyre wear's still not too bad on these cars. See, Alex is now, his front right's just starting to wear. It does look like both Ferraris are suffering on this circuit with the front right. SG2 under fire from Aldair. Aldair runs it really deep into that corner. SG2 runs it on the outside. Still manages to keep the place. So we're coming into the final, maybe the final lap. Oh dear, that is not what I wanted to see. Not at all. What happened? Let's jump on chase cam with Willy Wonka. I think it's just... Oh, he's caught the green strip and it spun him. That's his championship over with. That is absolutely devastating there for Willy Wonka. He's also got front end damage, and also now he's going to be under a fire from J West. Obviously accidentally bumps him. That's allowed. Oh, Willy Wonka's down to 4th. Absolutely must be devastated in that car. So that's allowed J West to move up to 2nd, 3rd. It's Dennis. Santino now coming into the complex of turns. Keeps it like this unless he makes a mistake. It does look like he is now the champion of the Beginners League for the Gttcc. Absolutely unlucky there for Willy Wonka. Still running in 4th. So we'll stay on board now with Santino as it's the final lap. Comes into this complex now. Final few turns for him. Comes into the final 2 corners. He's out on his own. And here he is, guys. Santino, the Beginners champion. Fantastic race, Santino. Fantastic season, and for everyone else. J West is going to bring it home in 2nd, is he? He does. J West 2nd, Dennis 3rd. Willy Wonka brings it home. Locke is now in 5th. Obviously the yellow flag's out as Willy Wonka just give up. He has. So Locke takes 4th. C-Mac takes 5th. Kenobi will take 6th. Marco in 7th. SG2 in 8th. 10th is Aldair. Willy Wonka's let them all go by. Well guys, that's the end of this season. It's been fantastic. Congratulations to Santino. 2nd place overall was actually Willy Wonka, And in third place for the finish of the season is Jay West. And thanks to everyone, guys. Hope to see you soon.